Krew Season Podcast. We are back again. This is episode 88.
88.
Kenny T is back in the building. Highly requested, highly demanded. All these women in the comments, where's Kenny at? He's here today.
But it's actually him.
Hey, watch a lot. I thought that was Kenny until he started talking.
The disrespect. No disrespect to Red, but the disrespect.
Y'all light skin with a hat. I mean, when you look down, he just got facial hair. I don't know why they didn't see that.
Oh, no, man. OT is in the building.
Ay. Cantai no llores porque cantando se alegran cielito lindo. Boy, I know a little Spanish, boy. They'll tell you what that mean. I know what it mean, though. It just mean to sing with.
No. We're gonna let them tell us if it's real, because you're gonna say some bullshit. I want them to tell us if it's real.
Exactly.
You know.
Bullshit ass nigga, but the thing that's in the building, yeah.
They said they wanted a little more Spanish poppy.
Oh,
so I had to give it to
Here
him.
you go. Well, why you ain't flaring the shirt out?
Exactly. Because our taco meat showing. Top 3 buttons unbuttoned. I am D Trill AC. This is another episode of the Krew Season Podcast. We are glad to be back. How you fellas doing on this glorious morning?
I'm feeling well,
good,
baby.
man. Ready to talk about the bullshit. Ready to talk about the bullshit.
First and foremost, I want to shout out to all our supporters, all our followers, all our subscribers. Seeing the movements out there. I'm seeing the reviews. We definitely appreciate y'all. Shout out to our Patreon. But yeah, man, just keep on rocking with us. We got more things coming down the pipeline. Docket today. It's been a pretty slow week, but I feel like we can just kind of tap into some of the news stories we've seen. Let's start with Nike. Footlocker and Nike, I guess, are having some sort of disagreement in which Nike has decided to pull their inventory from Footlocker stores. What do you think the impact of that will be?
Boy, we might not see another Footlocker on Earth, you hear me? That's great. 70% of their sales?
Insane.
Bro, that's crazy.
All right.
70%?
I don't think it's gonna hurt them. Like, it's gonna hurt them, but like
Oh,
they gonna
my
still
boy.
be in business.
Hey,
It ain't gonna hurt them the way they gonna shut
see,
down.
hey,
I don't think.
What they should have did was when they knew they didn't want to take whatever deal Nike was offering them, they should have went holler at Yeezy. Hey, fam, we about to lose this Nike deal. We can move you in right now and stop the deal right now. Matter of fact, if you give us exclusive right now, we won't sell another Nike shoe in the store. That's what they should have did. And said, fuck. But now Nike said, fuck you first. And we pulling everything 70%.
They pulling every single Nike though?
Every Nike item.
Socks and everything.
Everything.
That's crazy.
Yeah, first, I thought they was just going to decrease the volume in which they shipped to them, but then another story came out saying they pulling everything.
That's crazy.
And it's just Foot Locker?
Yeah, all and you know, Foot Locker is Foot Actions, all that shit gone.
Ooh.
So you're going to have to get it from the website or,
Ooh.
you know what I'm saying, the other stores that they
Finish
put.
line? Finish line with them?
I don't know.
I don't think Finish Line with them, but I think Champs with them. I think Champs is a brand off of Foot Locker.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Well, the wild part is you couldn't even really get no decent Nikes in the store no more anyway. That's what I'm thinking.
That's facts.
When the new J's come out, you can't just go to the local Foot Locker and pick them up. The new they even running out of forces now.
Bro, I think they need to change that shit, fool. I think it just need to be a release month, no date. For real. You know, that way it give the average Joe, you know what I'm saying, a chance to get them bitches, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just like with the games. You see all these people with these bots and they be having 500 games that they selling for $1,000. You wouldn't have that problem if you didn't give a date. You know what I'm saying? You just, you tell the stores we shipping it to you. We don't know when you're going to get it, but put it on sale. Bam. People can just walk in and get it then because you don't know where it's at. But with them sites getting the inventory, you know, this is the day we releasing them and all this type of stuff there. You can get it online. People bought it up. That's what I hate the way that the game is now. Like we're getting shoes and different electronic shits and exclusive clothing and all that type of stuff.
Right.
Like it's really hard for the average Joe to get it because the people that do the bots, they gonna get it and then sell it to the highest bidder.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So most people, as soon as their boss get it, you can never have it because they going to overprice it to something you can never get to. So I think it just needs to be a release month instead of dates.
Or we just need to get strategic and learn how to hack. Just one of the two.
Or stop being average.
Start on our own.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's
Or just rob the person you see with it on.
See, here you go.
We're not advocating robbery.
I'm just saying, man. Because you've been in 1,000 and lost 1,000 all in the same minute.
And if I get robbed, you getting robbed. I don't care what it's for. If I get robbed, I'm going to blame you.
We supposed to be brothers.
Hey, you've been in 1,000, lost 1,000 all in the same minute.
That shit is
So here
insane.
go under umbrellas: Footlocker, Kids Footlocker Champs, East Bay, WSS, Atmos, Foot Action, and Sidestep.
Wow.
Gone.
So all that's
Wow.
that's under the umbrella.
Yeah, that's gonna be very, very interesting, man. Wow.
I don't know.
What you think the effect gonna be over Kenny?
I really don't know. I mean, I really don't buy too much Nike nowadays anyway, unless it's going online. But I can see for young kids, you know, for school clothes shopping and stuff like that. Parents will go Foot Locker, Foot Action. It don't matter what's in there. You need some school clothes. That's where we going. You need some school shoes. We going there. We gonna buy it. So whatever in there, it might turn the tide for another style or brand to come up.
Damn, I didn't think about that angle. That's very true.
Right.
Because you know that we make fashion. So if we can't get a certain brand, we gonna start wearing something else. And once that brand gets hot, everybody just like these damn Kanye West water boots.
Never put them on.
You gonna get
Everybody,
yourself?
hell no. I gotta go to my job and get them and wear them all day. Shit. Like I want to walk around them heavy ass boots. Hell no, I ain't walking around. And then your feet get hot. And no, you ain't doing all that.
Boy, got thigh high rain boots, man. Ain't never seen nothing
That's
like it.
fashion.
I'm gonna throw my shit on and take a picture of them at work. Because we got the ones that go way over here and shit.
Oh my god.
Yeezy, yeah.
Ain't doing all that. But I can see that happening.
Yeah, that's a good angle, especially like a Puma, somebody like that's already kind of on the uprise. If they can put out something super dope, that might turn the tide a bit.
If the younger kids start wearing it, that turns the tide. Our age group ain't gonna turn no tide on fashion.
Hell no.
It's the younger high school, middle school age range. Those age ranges, they'll turn the tide on something. That's just really spending most of the money. Most of us trying to buy some high fashion Balenciaga, Louis Vuitton type shit. Kids ain't wearing that.
Yeah.
Or they knock off, but most of the time you wearing some Nikes or some Pumas or some Forces or something. Well, I don't know what the kids wear nowadays. My little nephews wear whatever go on their feet.
That's real. That's another thing I've been noticing with the younger kids. They not really as caught up in the brand as we used to be.
They wearing Crocs and Vans,
Right.
shit like that.
And styling with it too.
I could wear some Crocs. I used to always wear Crocs. But
Crocs comfortable, man. Some people be hating on Crocs. Okay, man. We're gonna keep this thing moving. Stay in the conflict realm. Recently, a couple diss records done been released. Now, let me give a little backstory to this Youngboy and Gucci situation. The beef starts with Youngboy and Dirk, which essentially is an offset of the beef from Quando and King Von situation. That kind of trickled down into Youngboy getting involved, and then he going at Dirk, Dirk going at him. Thing is that Youngboy is kind of antisocial. He's not really a mainstream artist, but he does mainstream numbers. And he makes it a point to say, I don't really care about no alliances, whatever the case may be. I'm going to put out my music. We're going to do what we do, and we're going to keep it pushing. I don't want to make friends. I'm not here to be collab with people or whatever the case may be. Dirk, on the other hand, has taken the opposite angle. He's collaborating with everybody, especially people in Atlanta. Like Dirk real tied into Atlanta at this point. And so when Dirk and Youngboy making these disses back and forth, Youngboy put out a diss record to where he dissed Dirk, he dissed Gucci, he dissed Baby, he dissed essentially everybody that works alongside with Dirk. He sent a shot at him. Boosie, I think as well. And, there been a couple people that responded to that. Boosie done responded, which really wasn't really a diss back. Because he didn't really diss Gucci. Boosie, he was just saying he feel like he been acting funny, so don't call my phone. So it was kind of that situation. Boosie gave him like a big brother talking to, but Gucci just sent shots at him. If y'all know how Gucci Man is wired, y'all could imagine what the response was going to be. So Gucci put out a diss record in which he sent shots at him. So I guess I'm presenting a scenario to ask y'all, where do y'all think this is going to go? Or how do y'all think this is going to end up?
I think it's gonna stay rap. That's what I think it's gonna be.
Mm.
This point in Gucci career, lifestyle, kids. I don't think he want to risk it all for that unless it's really pressure applied from young boy side.
And I don't see him doing that.
You get what I'm saying? And I don't see him doing that just off the strength of everything he got to take care of around him. You know what I'm saying? Just looking at young boy, the story and shit, that nigga feed a lot of people. And then on top of that, he got a lot of people depending on him. You know what I'm saying? To be free and all that type of stuff. Because since he done came home, you ain't heard that boy in none of the shit he used to do.
Gucci?
No.
That nigga on house arrest.
Of course, he been on house arrest.
Like what, Nevada?
Utah. Yeah.
But young boy before that wouldn't have gave a damn about that.
Well, the disc records he been putting out, he been shooting at everybody. And but he not active. He not outside. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that because he on house arrest and them feds ain't bullshitting. You break protocol, your ass is going back. And this is what it is.
How long he on house arrest for though?
I don't know. But I think it's a gift and a curse to him because it's a gift because he get to put out unlimited music. He get to lock in and focus. But it's a curse because he get to sit in that house and just imagine scenarios in his head, especially if he in beef with somebody. So he feel like anybody that's aligning themselves with him is automatically taking a stance against me. So I'm gonna shoot first, that type of thing. And I don't feel like that's healthy because when you creating all of these beefs with different people, eventually you got to come off house arrest and you're gonna leave Utah. You got to go to these cities. And it's like if you done dissed all these people, it's just too much that you got to watch your back. You never know how somebody gonna respond, or not even them, but they entourage or something.
Mm-hmm. Fans or something.
Because the young boy that been shot at before, I think he was shooting a video in L.A. and they ended up shooting somebody hit a girl that was in his car, but not him. So it's like he done been into a lot of stuff. So I don't feel like this is kind of beneficial. I mean, I understand him taking the stance he took against Dirk because it's like, okay, my man is beef, my man got into it with Vaughn or whatever the case may be, but he the little man here, and you sending shots at him, as far as Dirk sending shots at Quando. So you the big dog in your situation, I'm the big dog in my situation. So I'm gonna step in for my little man and do what I got to do. I understand that, but shooting at people that ain't dissed you, I don't feel like that's smart, especially with people like Baby and Gucci and like these motherfuckers is really tied in. And like everybody like them. So again, it's not gonna be them to do something to you. It's gonna be somebody that like them to do something to you, or somebody that's fans of them, or somebody that they cool with that you wouldn't know that they know that you know what I'm saying, that they cool. Mm-hmm. So I don't know, man. It's just whatever. I just pray that nobody else get killed, but I kind of see that coming down the pipeline. Somebody is gonna die here real soon.
I hope not. I really don't want that to happen.
Yeah, I don't want that.
We got enough of that shit going on.
I agree.
We gotta change the ties, man.
Yeah, I was up there looking at a video on the timeline today at the carnival out there in Atlanta. A couple people got shot. Mm-hmm. And that what's another thing when people be, I don't know why people do that, man. Somebody shot in the street, you pulling out your phone and taping them on the ground like that. That is insane to me. But that's the video that hit the timeline, and it's just like, man, like violence is just escalating at a pace that we ain't seen in a long time.
Right now, we leading the nation. Houston. I saw that last night on the news.
Yeah,
we leading the nation over Chicago, and Chicago is crazy right now.
That's nuts.
That shit is
it's about
sad.
to get even more crazy, fool.
It's sad, man.
With this inflation that just happened, bro, people gonna have to choose between going to work and putting gas in their car. That's fucking
so
nuts.
That means robberies is about to go up. That clip in front of Spivey, that news story in front of Spivey, say 5 people got shot.
That's real.
That's like 2 weeks ago.
That's real.
And we be at that spot all the time, or around there with locker room right across the street.
Yep.
That's for real.
It's just like, damn.
Crime about to Spivey again? Yeah, the shootout at Spivey again?
Yeah, five people got hit.
Damn.
Yeah, 5.
Like 3 weeks ago, something like that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's about to be crazy out here. It's about to be crazy, fool.
Yeah,
y'all be careful out there, cause woo.
I agree, man. Let's get to some money, man. These little confrontations and stuff is just not worth it, man. Let's get to some money, bro.
That's what it is, bro. I was watching this little article the other day. I mean, just a little clip, and it was just talking about how but we already all know this, but like whenever you getting somebody kind of distracted or just having something positive to do, they don't have time to think about other shit like that.
Right.
Like whenever we play football, play sports, like cats wasn't doing much when you stay busy, but the moment you get out of football or out of basketball, when you don't have no structure around you, now it's like, now it's time to get in some trouble, or I need something else to do because I need something to fill this time. So, yeah, we got to find different opportunities, man, and change that shit early because that's where it starts. Middle school, high school. You got these kids running around with no type of guidance. Now they hanging with cliques that don't have guidance as well, and so they just doing whatever, however, have no regard for life, no regard for nobody else around them. Like, it's sad. We really got to step up some kind of way. Parents, too. Shit.
Yeah, that's who doing most of the shooting is the young dudes,
kids,
man.
dog. Watch y'all fuck. I understand people got to work, but y'all kids need y'all, man. And it's clear that y'all not doing what y'all supposed to do overall, because you got these kids wilding.
Yeah, the young people doing most of the shootings. People our age is not out there active like that, but it's the younger dudes, 20. Like, every time that I see these news clippings of somebody getting shot, I read it and say such and such 20 years old,
20.
such and such 19 years old.
16.
It's like, damn.
Shit, just back home, I think in PA, or something
Right.
Across the Beaumont, it was like a 16, 17-year-old.
Right.
Like,
right,
bruh,
right in the corner beside my house.
Damn.
real?
Yep, that little corner bin right down the street from your grandma's house.
Yeah.
That's where he died at. Shit, I came home from work that night.
On to the next situation. We gonna get into some relationship stuff. Going back to this Cam Newton and Brittany Renner. If y'all ain't watched that, man, check that out, man. It's very, very entertaining. Man.
I watched parts of it. Man.
Watch parts of it. Yeah, it's very entertaining. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play a clip from it, in which Cam Newton speaks on why he did not marry his ex-girl, who was the mother of his 4 children.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna see what he has to say. Oh, wait.
Where's the ring? Like, why didn't you marry her? Like, I'm confused why, because as a baby mama myself, let me just put myself in that shoes. It's like, why would you give me a forever commitment, which is a child, versus like, where's my ring?
Honestly, that's a great question. And it's kind of moving me because, I just got hot. You feel me? But the thing is, that person that I was while we were having children together, I couldn't be the best husband. I wasn't prepared to be a husband then.
Okay.
And the hourglass was shrinking for her. And I pride myself on doing this. When me and her was together, Kia, that is, we were both young. There wasn't nothing still, and I say this respectfully, there's still nothing that I would never do for her.
Right.
But at the same time, the person that she was when I met her, it wasn't the person that she was when I left her. When I met Kia, and I say this protecting her too, she didn't know, she wasn't the one to be like, I want to get married, I want this, I want that.
Right.
And I was more so the person that, man, my parents been together for 36 years. So I know what marriage looks like. The ups, the downs, the trials and tribulations. My dad is a preacher, father's a bishop.
Hallelujah.
You know what I'm saying? And my mom is, only thing she knows is, number one, church, and the only thing that she knows is my dad. Right? So that's all. So I know what a woman looks like, a submissive woman that's very strong and independent, what she stands for.
Okay.
And I seen Kia really evolving into a woman that her standards was like, I ain't just no
Baby mama.
I ain't just no baby mama, right? And when she kept putting pressure on me, I was like, I don't know if this is what I really want. You know what I'm saying? So selfishly, I was like, all right, well, I'm going to do this for, that I'm trying to get myself together. And I was in Temptation Island, a football player, young. No is not even in my vocabulary, or no is not in the vocabulary of people that's serving or doing or benefiting me or the beneficiaries. And I just find myself in this downward spiral.
Yeah.
And did she deserve better? I will humbly say yes, she did. And the person that comes into her life and says, you know what, I will accept you for everything, for kids and all, that day's gonna come. And I would just hope that they respect that I'm a hands-on dad first. You feel me? So you're gonna have to see me
at some point.
At some point.
Thoughts?
I mean,
so essentially, let me get some summary. Essentially, he's saying that
He was terrible.
I was young, I was out there, I was on these hoes.
I own him.
Football player, I'm hardly home, this, that, and the third. And I didn't feel like that was husband quality, or that was the right husband for her, the husband that she deserved, right? Which I understand.
Yeah, he kept it a stack.
But my only issue with that is
4 kids.
exactly.
He didn't mention being a father once.
He did.
Well,
at the end.
Yeah, he did. But my issue is this: is that you felt like that you wasn't fit to be a husband, but you were fit to be a dad repeatedly. And I feel like that's what the issue is with a lot of our community, if we're gonna keep it real. People are willing to commit to children more than they are willing to commit to marriage. And that's something that I just cannot wrap my mind around. So now what happens is your woman has 4 kids by you, and it's gonna be hard for her to move on. It is. Because most men are not coming into a situation, let me rephrase, most men that those type of women are attracted to are not coming into a situation willing to deal with 4 kids that are not mine. And not only not mine, but by an NFL star that I'm gonna have to compete with, essentially. I gotta wonder why every time y'all do the kid exchange, I gotta wonder if he still smashing. I gotta wonder because he make more money than me, so it's an insecurity there. So like most men are not gonna want to deal with that. So you're gonna have to find a man that's richer and you know what I'm saying, like secure in that situation.
In a sense, he left her single forever.
Exactly.
That's just real.
Or did she leave herself single forever?
That too. In a sense, I can't even hate. You is right, Kenny. In a sense, it's both ways. You can look at it from both ways. But
I can see one kid, but 4.
But from what he talking about, what he just said,
And she ain't never asked for marriage.
No, she did. He said
Towards the end, though.
He said she started putting that pressure on.
Right,
like,
right.
nah,
But I'm saying like before that, the 1 kid, 2 kid, you know, say, hey, we 2 kids in, we won't get married.
Which is what her mistake was. She felt like, because you could just, I ain't even got to be in a situation to know. She felt like, okay, if I keep having his babies, eventually that's going to, you know, I guess
settle
wake him up
down.
or settle him down or make him feel like, okay, I'm obligated to do this. And that's the mistake a lot of women make. May not be 4 times, but a lot of women feel like if they can have your kid, then that's going to kind of force you to be with them.
Mm-hmm.
Cam was like, you can have 5 or 10 of these kids. I ain't ready, and I'm not settling down right now. I'm on these hoes. So I mean, it's blame to be delved on both sides, but I just hate that dynamic because now, you know, again, we say all the time, the fastest way to rebuild the black community is by having, you know, stable nuclear families.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all both, even though y'all was young at the time, but y'all both contributed to what's, you know, the most destructive in terms of us reaching the goal that we trying to reach. And it's like now it's a situation where he gonna go be with another chick, probably have some more kids from her or whatever, and that probably won't work out. Because I could probably tell you, he probably gonna end up back with her somewhere down the line. But because again, it's gonna be hard for her to find a dude. Let's just be real. It's gonna be hard for her to find a dude. I don't know a man willing to walk into a situation where a woman has 4 kids. I don't.
Exactly. And then find a regular man that's secure in himself that understands like Cam Newton is these kids' parents. You know what I'm saying? We talking about larger than life figure. Like, nah, bro. The man that you would need that I don't know.
I think once the kids get older, it'll be easier for her to navigate.
Good luck. She gonna be 50 by that time.
But when they're younger, yeah, that's
she gonna be late 40s, 50s.
That's crazy.
Here's a question: would any of y'all be willing to walk into a situation where a woman has 4 kids?
No.
She has a great personality.
No.
If I'm 50, if I'm 50 with no kids or something, if it just so happened to me, maybe. I mean, at that point, I wouldn't have a choice. I mean,
no, you always got a choice. But look, 3. let me lower the number. 3 kids.
It's still.
Nope.
I'm running from 1.
Exactly. That's all about this. Well, I won't say running, but yeah, I'm definitely hesitant about 1 already. So more than that, I'm sorry.
Can't do it.
I'm sorry.
Can't do it.
1 is the max.
Talking about great personality.
How many kids you got? 3 kids.
You got 3 of them motherfuckers.
My mama calling me. I'll be right back. You hear me? Don't wait on me.
She got 3, at least one of them like 9 or 10.
It's not you, it's me.
She done already made up her mind about how she gonna go about her life and all kind of crazy shit. Her dad probably ain't there or is there. That's a daddy. You ain't my daddy. Man, no.
We ain't doing that.
Okay, so question. Does it matter if she had the kids when she was married compared to when she was single?
I don't care if you married, single, it don't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't marry, but at least you would. It's more understandable. Like, okay, you.
It's a more understandable. If
It's
you
a more
was
understandable
married.
situation. Like, but if you just had 3, 4, 5 kids, never been married,
Never
it's
had that paperwork on you.
You are definitely irresponsible, and that's
Yes.
not nobody I want to be with. Marriage. Marriage is different. You were in love with somebody. You were trying to build something. It didn't work out. That's
I understand
life.
it, but no.
Yes.
Yeah,
I feel it, but I feel it. Yeah,
Yeah, I understand it.
I'm sorry it ain't
no.
work, baby. But no.
It ain't gonna work here either.
yeah.
But having the kids y'all just boyfriend, girlfriend, you were irresponsible.
Women should think the same way.
Get out of here.
Women should think the same
Hell
way.
yeah.
If
For
a
real.
man done had 3, 4, and 2 baby mamas or something, like, you are not going to change it, and you going to add to it. And no,
I think
I'm
women
sorry.
need to be thinking like, bro, if this dude got 1 kid and he barely in that kid life or not in that kid life, you shouldn't even be letting him hit, bro. You shouldn't even be letting him do nothing with you, take you out, nothing. He shouldn't be talking
They
to
don't
you.
even catch that.
You know what I'm saying? Because if just so happened one night that happened to you, you know the outcome. You are not gonna miraculously turn this man into a great man and take care of you, your kid, and his other kid that he never seen. So please, ladies, wrap that shit around y'all. When you meet a man and you start talking to this dude, you find out, dudes be, especially deadbeats. Yeah, I got a daughter. Or I got a son. Yeah.
When last time you seen him?
You know what I'm saying? Shit like, oh, the baby mama tripping, man. You need to run. Cause you gonna be the baby mama tripping.
That niggas go to excuse too, man. Baby mom's tripping, man. They don't want to see the kids.
Hey, cause eventually
Also niggas be lying.
it's gonna happen to you. You gonna be the baby mama tripping.
Or not? Or you hating the baby mama for no reason. So when she come around, you looking at her funny.
Exactly.
When it's really that nigga.
Like, come on, baby. Come on, baby. If you talking to a man and you don't goddamn like it's not an inconvenience for him to be talking to you because he's handling business with his kid type of shit. Like, it ain't that type of timing. That ain't the type of dude that ain't the dude you need to be dealing with. Because a full-time father, even if he not with the woman, he gonna be in his kid life. He gonna have his kid with him, all that type of stuff. He ain't gonna have every weekend off to come to kick it with you, all this type of stuff. You see this dude 4 weekends in a row, you need to be asking some questions.
That's funny. That's funny to say that. That's
For
real.
real.
though.
That's for
That's
real.
real.
Every weekend you got time. What's going on?
Your kids ain't in no sports or nothing.
You just ain't kicking it with the kids. Nothing.
Nigga say my kid's sorry. I ain't going up there to watch them get sit on the bench. That's messed up, man.
That's
but
why I pay child support. Go back to
Hey, that's y'all going to hell.
Fam, niggas
But
be
look-
doing that for real, bro.
But look, I feel like people just don't take having kids serious enough.
No.
If we're gonna be honest,
At
man.
all.
Like it's literally like I done talked to women and I've said, or asked them, how did the situation come about? I mean, oh yeah, me and a guy was together, we was dating, we was young. That's their favorite excuse. I was young, this, that, and the third. But they never quite answer why you wanted to have the baby. Right? Let's say, for instance, because this guy's, just say y'all are on good terms or y'all are in a good place. Like, it's just not smart to have kids out of wedlock. That's just what it is. Now, having sex is one thing. Like, people urges going whatever, but they got safety measures for that. They got condoms. They got, birth controls, all kind of different protections against that, right? So sex is going to happen. But having a child, that's a totally different ballgame. And we can sit here and talk about, having abortions mess up the stomach and mess up the woman's body. Y'all don't understand. Y'all think it's just that easy. Having sex with people raw can mess up the body as well. Right? If you out here hitting dudes that you ain't right, inconsistent dudes that's hitting multiple women, he coming back and hitting your ass, and now you done caught something like that can be destructive as well.
And what's also destructive? You having a kid. You like, I'm gonna just have this kid. And then you and that kid struggling for the rest of your life.
Right.
And you growing to be a bitter woman because you got no help. You saying these dudes ain't shit. And most of y'all turn y'all back on y'all families. You know what I'm saying? Because they looking at you like, I can't watch this kid every weekend and let you do what you want to do. Like, it's a lot of shit with having a kid and having to do it alone. Especially when you don't have no structure. You get what I'm saying? You ain't got no structure and you got to do it alone. Shit. So would you rather deal with this for the rest of your life? And to be honest with you, these days, kids ain't just 18 years. Because it's hard to get out here by yourself and plant your feet out here. Right. You get what I'm saying? So you rather deal with this for 25 years in a sense? Because most people don't get on their feet till they like 20, 23, 25. In that range, they don't find their footing. As far as like nice apartment, car, they can manage all this stuff and pay all this stuff by themselves. So you willing to foot the bill for all this while living on your knees and all this type? Come on, man. You got to think about this.
Or you willing to burden everybody around you.
Exactly.
To take care of them. Because that's what happens if we're going to keep it real.
That's what happens.
You out here having kids that you know that you are not in a position to take care of because you either trying to go to college, you trying to work, you moving around. So now your mama got to do it. Or your sister got to do it.
All because you love this irresponsible guy.
Right. Which is cool. It's nothing wrong with that. But if he's like, is he like, y'all not married? That's the thing. Like,
he's not father material.
Right. And if he's not willing to marry you, you should not be willing to have his baby. Period.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what it boils down to.
Material.
And it's not a situation like so y'all done seen 1,000,001 examples. Like having a man's baby is not going to keep him there. It's not going to make him more committed. It's not. So y'all can stop thinking that.
It's not going to make him more of a man that you think.
Right. So it's women literally out here having babies for selfish reasons. If we're gonna keep it real, like it's literally just selfish reasons. I don't believe in divorce. And but you believe in having sex out of wedlock.
Yep. And then be mad when you don't get the help that you want. You know, or you can't take a particular job because you ain't got the help that you need. All that plays a part, baby. That decision to have that kid played a part in everything that happened in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like you can look back on your past generation. Hell, you can look at, if you got older brothers and sisters, you can look at that. You can look at that and see what's going on. And a lot of people, man, they just turn a blind eye to that and they'll do the same thing and be in the same situation. Selfish. And now you stuck.
Selfish is what it is. Literally, I don't believe in it. But like I've heard women say this. Like I'm not getting rid of the baby because I don't believe in abortion, but you believe in lessening that child's likelihood for success.
Exactly.
By birthing him into a broken situation.
And lessening your own success.
Right. So.
They don't think about none of that.
No. It's all selfish. But I mean, at the end of the day, you know, again, nobody can be absolved from blame. Both sides are to blame. As Absolutely. A man, you got to move a little smart out here, especially if you Cam. Because let's be honest, Cam knew way back in the day that he wasn't ready to be with that girl. And if that's the case, you should have just broke up with her and just been single. Because everything that he just said attributes to, man, I'm in the temptation island, I'm the star quarterback, I'm this, that, and the third. Right. So if that don't qualify you to be a husband, shouldn't qualify you to be a boyfriend either.
That just means he ain't got no self-control. Everything that he named.
Well, I mean, that's most 18, 19 years old, being a star quarterback of a team, being a millionaire in the NFL, like most people are gonna fold under those circumstances. So I can't really blame him for that.
But after 4 kids,
yeah. Again, like the kid. I ain't even talking about getting to the kid level. I'm talking about just being in a relationship. Period. At that point,
yeah,
you know you're not ready. You just said it. Like you literally listed 5 to 10 things as to why I would be a terrible husband for somebody. So if you're gonna be a terrible husband for him, you're a terrible boyfriend.
Yeah, I agree.
I just broke up with her. Hey man, I'm single out here, man. I'm a bachelor. I'm a star quarterback, man. Which is a lot easier to do. It's just real. So, you know, again, man, we just gotta be smarter. We gotta be smart all the way around. We're gonna move on to the next one. This is from Watch Jazzy. She put a video up on TikTok. I thought it was very interesting. I'm gonna play it. It was speaking in terms of male leadership. Want to get y'all response to it.
I need to talk to my mans real quick and defend my wild women. Fellas, y'all have got to stop talking about these women being untamed. Yeah, she ain't got no man because she don't know how to pipe down. She too wild. She don't want to hear nothing. She don't want to listen to nobody. Maybe she just doesn't look at you as a leader. Maybe nothing you have done has been trustworthy to her to allow her to want to follow you. Y'all swear a bitch just supposed to pipe down because you got money. No, we have to trust you. You have to deem yourself trustworthy for a queen like ourselves to want to follow you, to lead us. Cause I'm gonna tell you like this, bitch, I'm a wild pussycat. And it takes a certain type of king to tame me. Not tame me in a way to change me, but tame me to where I'm like, I trust you enough to allow you to lead. You know what I'm saying? And y'all niggas don't be showing that. Y'all be giving very much not king-like energy. So why are we supposed to submit? Bitch, the fuck out of my... Hey, bestie.
Us.
Another one will be single for 100 years. That's just real. That's just real. That's just real, bro. You need to be tamed. Okay. Okay. You gonna have a pretender come through pretending to be a king because y'all are tricked easy. That's just what it is. Women are tricked easy. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna trick you and then you gonna be like, oh, I can't do that. He gonna plug you with a baby and get the fuck up out of there. Get the fuck up out of there and now look at you. You a whole queen and you'll never be married. That's cold game out here, baby. It's cold game. That's all I got to say to her.
Kenny T.
No, y'all go ahead.
What's your thoughts?
I'm still thinking.
Oh,
I need to be tamed.
I mean, she sort of has a point. She sort of, just a little bit. Only because, no, it ain't pandering. It's just women naturally gonna feel more comfortable around a man that they feel they can trust.
Okay.
I mean, that part is true, yes.
Okay.
But now her being wild and having to be tamed and all that, like I've said before, I've dealt with that before, and that was honestly what was somewhat attractive to me, because deep down I knew women like that, that's all they really wanted. So I would try to be that opposite.
So did you tame her?
Try to tame it.
Did you tame her?
Most times I did, but it was always
No.
It was still gonna be headbutts.
No. Did you tame her or did you not?
It was still headbutts.
You did not tame her.
It would be.
You did not tame her.
One day it would be. One day it would.
No.
One day it would be.
No,
one day it didn't.
That means you did not tame her. You ever seen?
She ain't the only one.
No. You ever
women
seen?
in general.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
Listen to me. You ever seen
ain't gonna make no sense.
a tame horse versus a wild horse? They behave two totally different
Yeah, but
ways.
a wild horse is always wild, right?
No. Because you can catch a wild horse then tame it, and that bitch won't act out again. That's just facts.
Exactly.
Yes, you can.
If you, no,
I can bring you to a few staples.
If that's your natural nature,
No. I can bring
ain't
you.
shit anybody can do about
Yes.
it. No,
Boy,
no.
I can bring you to a few.
No.
Boy, they put that.
Kenny,
put that rope.
I mean,
they put that
Smooth,
rope around
smooth,
their neck.
respectfully,
and they put
respectfully.
They put that rope
Respectfully smooth.
around their neck and put it to their leg.
Respectfully.
Leave them there for 2 days and come back. Bring them back to get them to do whatever they wanted to do, and you will see in 3
Your
weeks.
perspective is a little warped.
No, that's facts.
No, it's not.
That's facts.
Women, there are women out here who you cannot tame. Period.
That's a fact.
Okay, that's all I'm saying. You just told me no.
No. I just told you a woman that you just said that taming her, you couldn't tame her. You can't tame no damn woman, but you can tame a horse. Anything else can be tamed. You can't tame no woman. You can't tame her, so she'll never be tamed. She say she looking for her king. She'll never find that because she can never be tamed.
You're making my point. I said there are some women who cannot be tamed.
And the ones you was dealing with, they can never be tamed, right?
No.
Are they married?
There are a lot of women.
Are they married?
There are a lot of women.
Any woman
that
that
do anything.
Are they married?
Let me get my shit
being
off.
tamed. What she was looking for.
Let me get my shit off.
There
are a lot of women that I deal with. That's why why you think so many women stay around me, nigga? Because I'm that nigga.
Did you marry any of them?
I ain't trying to do like that.
Did you marry any of them?
No.
Did you marry any of them? So none of them be tamed.
Shit do with it.
And the technicality, they don't want to be around your fool ass because you can't tame them.
When I'm happy this doesn't involve me.
For once.
Wherever I'm at, I get respect from one because I'm going to treat them with respect. It don't matter the personality.
That don't mean you taming them.
Smooth. Let me talk. It don't matter what type of personality they have. From the smallest range to the biggest personality. For the most part, women are gonna respect me and they're not gonna act out of line. But there are a few women who just period, that's who they are. That's my point. Overall, women always gonna respect me because I'm that nigga.
Okay, but this is what I'm saying. Were they tamed? None of them are married. None of the chicks that you talked to was married.
They were tamed because
they were
we
not
was able
tamed.
to have a conversation and they listened. We were just chilling. It was back and forth, mutual conversation. It wasn't no acting out of line. It wasn't being all wild.
Obviously, they was acting out of line. You're not with them.
What they got to do with anything?
You're not with them. They wasn't tameable.
You don't have to have a relationship with that person for
You had to let that horse go. Oh, baby, I just can't do nothing with you no more.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You had to let that horse go.
Women in general, whether it's a relationship or not, I'm able to control the situation for the most part.
And then they can't get tamed, and now you can't control it.
What point were y'all trying to make?
I don't know
I don't know where he going.
All I know is tamed and untamed.
Exactly. Hey, she talking about she need to be tamed. She'll never be tamed.
She will.
Well, you know what's gonna tame her? I'm lying. You know what's gonna tame her? A baby gonna tame her.
Nah,
That's what's gonna tame her.
She want a nigga that she can run over. That's what she want.
That's what she want.
That's what she want. That's what it sounds like.
Okay, do y'all need me to play the clip one more time?
No.
Because I think y'all went totally.
I don't know. I don't want Smooth talking about.
No, we don't need to play the clip one more time.
Okay. Yeah, you do. Because you was missing it.
No, I was not.
Okay, so I'm gonna play it one more time.
She said money basically will not kind of put me in my place.
I need to talk to my mans real quick and defend my wild women. Fellas, y'all have got to stop talking about these women being untamed. Yeah, she ain't got no man because she don't know how to pipe down. She too wild. She don't want to hear nothing. She don't want to listen to nobody. Maybe she just doesn't look at you as a leader. Maybe nothing you have done has been trustworthy to her to allow her to want to follow you. Y'all swear a bitch just supposed to pipe down because you got money. No, we have to trust you. You have to deem yourself trustworthy for a queen like ourselves to want to follow you to lead us. Because I'm going to tell you like this, bitch, I'm a wild pussycat. And it takes a certain type of king to tame me. Not tame me in a way to change me, but tame me to where I'm like, I trust you enough to allow you to lead. You know what I'm saying? And y'all niggas don't be showing that. Y'all be giving very much not king-like energy. So why are we supposed to submit? Bitch, the fuck out of my... Hey?
Like I said, she'd be single forever. I just said that.
I'm just lost on the fact that not to change her, so she's still gonna be wild regardless of what you do.
Yep.
Yes.
And that kind of throws me off.
Untameable.
Because your woman being wild, just that sentence right there will drive any man away.
Yeah.
Your woman is wild. What? Oh, no, I'm done with that. I ain't dealing with that. I ain't worried about you following me or anything because I'm not about to lead a wild woman. Someone being wild, they have no... The hell?
That ain't me.
Yeah, some being wild has no like structure to me. Like they just go on with the wind. They don't care what happens. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Fuck what you doing. And a relationship can't work that way. So that's the disagreement I have with that. But I mean, I think I get what she's trying to say. Men are trying to change them to where they just show money and they're not showing no effort really. I think maybe that's what she's trying to say. They just think their money's going to get the woman to be with them and be, all that. But, being wild, I don't care if I got money. If I know you wild, I ain't going no further than where that wild takes me.
To the bedroom.
Yep.
And back to my car. That's honest. So my takeaway is this. It's two things. One, I think what she's saying applies to all women, not just wild women. Women want to see a man that they can believe in, that, that they can trust to lead them, that they can quote unquote submit to. I think all women want that, not just wild women. Mm-hmm. But in terms of her being proudly wild, that will raise a red flag for me. I'm out. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna smash. But in terms of marrying, taking you serious, those type of things are never gonna happen because it's gonna be a constant tug of war. Like if you look at her, she got a Cuban link around her neck. That just lets you know right out the gate what type of woman that you're getting into, right? That's just real, right? I'm the type of person, I pick up on everything, and that's a statement. It's like I don't need no man for nothing. I don't need you here, that type of thing. And when you constantly have that type of energy, we as men, like we have an ego, right? So we're gonna be constantly clashing or constantly trying to fight for superiority. And don't get me wrong, that'll be cool at first, but after a while, that wears down on a man, and we like, well, damn, this is gonna be a lifelong thing. Us just constantly dick measuring between each other. Nah, I'm out. So I think that's what that leads to. My second point is this: when she said that, we as wild women have to, find a man that we can believe in, and y'all not showing, leadership capability, and y'all out here moving like, suckers and different things like that. My only rebuttal to that would be this: y'all are entertaining these men, right? So you're essentially saying, I won't submit to them, but I'll let them text me, I'll let them call me, I'll go on dates with them, I'll spend time with them, I'll kick it with them, I'll smash. But I don't trust him to lead me. And that's what gets you in positions like Cam Newton ex-girl that we just talked about. If this man is showing inconsistency, this, that, and the third, you should be cutting him off completely. But y'all are not doing that. Y'all are still entertaining him, especially dudes with money. Call a spade, because he's buying you things, you are benefiting you driving his nice cars and Instagram story in his bathroom and all of that shit that y'all be doing, knowing that this man is not husband material, knowing that this man is not a leader, but you'll still stay around to get benefits from him. But then you complain because, he wants me to submit to him, and I'm not submitting until I see leadership qualities. But you'll give your body to him and you'll entertain him even though he's not showing that.
And then give him a baby.
Right.
And the dude you should have been entertaining, he ain't got it all yet. You know what I'm saying? Then when he level up, you mad that he not entertaining you because you had a baby or your life is all jacked up because of this other cat you was chasing down.
Right.
Like, nah, baby, you can't have it both ways. You stay on one side.
And that's the issue. That's the issue that a lot of women have, especially quote unquote wild women. Y'all reward men for behavior that y'all claim on the other end that y'all don't like or that y'all are not willing to submit to, yet you giving them ass. So what type of message does that send to a man? I don't have to do nothing but what I'm doing. She's giving me every quote unquote benefit that I would get from being married to her by just me half-assing this situation. So why do I even have incentive to step up and be a leader for you?
Throw a little Birkin bag in there, throw a little section, fly you out.
That's it. Got you.
It ain't even got to be a
Hook,
Birkin.
line, sinker.
It ain't even got to be a Birkin.
Louis, Gucci,
It can
Whatever.
be. It can be
slippers.
It can be Louis, Gucci, Chanel. One bag too. It ain't multiple. You just bought her one bag.
That's it.
You've been talking to her for 3 years. You've been hitting her for 3 years. You bought her one bag and pay her light bill, and she thinks she winning.
Which is real. And if you are having trouble submitting to a man, ladies, let me let y'all in on a bit of a secret. He doesn't want you to submit to him. He wants to keep you in his back pocket. It's a bit of a difference, right? Like when we dating a chick that we want to submit to us, like we actually value her. We actually like her. And man, if we run into a woman like that, typically, we'll step up and be that quote unquote leader. Unless we just in a situation that's just untenable. Like Cam Newton was talking about. Star quarterback of the NFL team. I'm 19 years old. Like he ain't in a position to settle down. Let's just keep that real. But we talking about grown men. When we run into a woman that we really likes, we'll do what's necessary to showcase our leadership and showcase to her that we are serious about this relationship. But when we just deal with a chick that we just trying to smash, we not gonna do that because we don't feel like you deserve that. You deserve me pulling up, smashing, getting back in my car, going home, buying you an occasional bag, whatever the case may be, because I'm rich this month. This little $2,000 don't mean nothing to me.
Oh, they deserve it, just not from me.
Minimal
Right.
effort.
That's real though.
Minimal effort.
I know you deserve all this. I'm gonna tell you that, but you're not getting it from me.
Nah.
But who's to say they deserve it?
Well, I mean, deserving is relative. It's about who's willing to give it at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So at the end of the day, like you can sit here and complain about men not being leaders or whatever. Stop rewarding them then. And then that'll incentivize those men to be more leaders or, reward the men that are actually out here trying to lead. But y'all curve them for the dude who y'all know is inconsistent and that's terrible at leading.
Because they don't look the part.
Right.
Because he leads with his pocketbook.
Yeah.
And they want that lifestyle.
That's it.
I'm going to distract you with this
Be
money.
stuck in an apartment for their whole life.
An apartment that ain't in your name. That he can kick your ass out of whenever you get too loud or you embarrass me in public. You know what? Pack all your shit and get up out my place.
And even if it isn't her name, she need his help to pay for it.
And take my Cuban link off your neck. I need that back too.
Need all that.
That's just real.
When you could have got with the other cat, he'd have bought the house that you wanted. Not that he wanted. He'd have bought the crib you wanted. Bought the car that you wanted. But you didn't have the patience to wait.
Right. And I'm about to say it would have took a little more time.
You know what I'm saying?
More
You
than
didn't have the
likely.
patience to wait. Which, in to be honest, waiting is good for you. That keeps kids off of you. That gives you time to do what you want to do what you need to do for yourself. All that. And then you can meet this man. A lot of y'all don't want to do that. A lot of y'all just can't do that. And I don't understand it, man.
And at first, I used to think it was a young thing. But I'm seeing women 35, 36,
40.
still moving like that.
Bro, our culture is crazy
40.
right now. The influence is...
We live a
Moving like
fast
that.
lifestyle, man.
Yeah.
We live a really fast lifestyle. We ain't worried about seeing 70. We trying to live right now.
That's sad, but it's the God's honest truth,
Trying to
bro.
go see the world. I don't care how I got to do it, who I got to do it with.
You literally got older women out here getting surgery so they're able to do those things that he's talking about. So I could still be you know,
still compete.
Right, exactly.
That's crazy.
The mamas be competing with their daughters.
Yeah. Yeah. We looking at Bernice pictures. We looking at Sweetie pictures with her mama. I'm like, God damn, I'm like, man.
They trying to stay sexy.
She getting all this surgery and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But that's the game. But again, all that's cool. But I just feel like women got to stop rewarding men that they know are not bringing to them what they need. They are inconsistent. They're not giving you the energy, time,
Not even
effort
what
that
they
you
need, what they truly want.
Yeah, what do they truly want?
You truly want that, and then you start complaining to a man that you know will never give it to you. You upset at a man that you knew from the jump will never give you. The situation ain't that, baby. He ain't just gonna grow into wanting to be everything for you when he been getting everything from you for the last 3-4 years. You're old news, baby. He gonna give everything that you want to his next girl that he gonna treat how you want to be treated.
Because he actually likes her.
Exactly. And he's done with the game. He's done with the game. Now he wants to, you know what I'm saying, do what he needs to do and all that type of stuff. So when you see that man, all that shit that you used to get or be out in public, you ain't gonna see that man out in public too much. He gonna be doing family shit. All them Jews, he gonna have the same Jews from 10 years ago because he taking care of his family and all that. And you gonna be left aside with nothing.
Yep.
You see it far too often, man.
Yeah. So in summary, reward the type of behavior that you want to see. Simple and plain.
And you can't tame a wild horse, but you could tame a horse that's been wild because that wild horse was tameable.
You said it wrong, bitch. You said it wrong, bitch.
On that note, man, we in quick hits.
That's all I got out of that argument. That's all I understood. I don't know what it was, but I just said it.
You said it wrong, though, bitch.
I don't think there was a right way to say it.
The right way to say it was that Smooth was wrong.
No, I'm never wrong.
Oh my
That's the problem.
When I'm wrong, the earth stop.
Okay, first thing from quick hits. We oftentimes give a lot of advice on like how men should move within a relationship. Mm-hmm. I want to go down the line. I want each of y'all to give one tip that a man could use to attract women. A lot of dudes are out here that are having a very hard time, and this was shocking to me. We spoke on the last episode. Having a hard time for women to even notice that they exist. Mm-hmm. So I want to go down. That's real. That's real.
Oh, that's real. Men feel like they invisible. Some men feel invisible.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm gonna go first.
I don't have that problem.
At the sleeves. If you at the sleeves, hey, the women that you want, they love fucking winners. You gotta look like you ain't gotta be a winner. You just gotta look like a winner. You know what I'm saying? So go get the fake jewels. You know what I'm saying? Get the prop money. You know what I'm saying? Buy that prop money from Wish and all that type of stuff there. You know what I'm saying? That's just real. That's what most of them doing anyway. Like I said, it's the appearance, bro. Ocho Cinco said it, man. What the fuck I gotta yell? All you need to do is just look the part. Just get you man, you can get you the lowest class Mercedes. You know what I'm saying? You can get you a little above average apartment, right? That's gonna make you look like you really in the money. Mm-hmm. Right then and not. That may be goddamn 80% of your bread. You know what I'm saying? That's just real. You know what I'm saying? That may be 80% of your bread, right? Now you go buy the prop money. Go buy the prop money,
right?
Yeah, this ain't the sleeves. This for the sleeves. I got something for the real men.
But how you gonna be out in public though?
Huh?
If you ain't got no money, you just spend 80%.
You can buy all the fake stuff. Oh, Mike Mo 3 say, I don't buy real Balenciagas. I buy the $70 joints.
But I was saying,
I look the part.
When you out in public though, you got to spend some money
exactly.
too, right?
I got tips for that. I got
okay,
just all you got, because you got to realize the women that you're gonna be dealing with now, they're gonna be following your lead, right? Because they're going to think, damn, he getting all this paper and all that. All you got to do is say, oh, man, I like eating that Cheddar's. That's my favorite restaurant. I know the people there. I like eating that Chili's. You know what I'm saying? So now you getting the 2 for $20s and all this type of stuff. Bro, women ain't hard, bro.
She ain't going for that.
She going for that.
But she is because he showcased that he got money. So it's like, oh, he's trying to be humble to go to these places. Exactly. But I see he got the money. He got, I see what you're saying.
Okay, but how long will that last, though?
Hey, hey, you just when you at the sleeves, all you trying to do is hit. That's it. That's it. String her along, though. Hey, the moment she figure it out, you need to move on.
I'm going.
The moment she figure it out. Go ahead, bro.
That's fucked up. But that's real. It'll work. That's wild.
That'll work.
It'll work though.
That'll work. You know what I'm saying? But if you looking for your lady, like your lady, bro.
Oh, we out the sleeves now?
Yeah, we out to sleep.
We out to sleep.
Do not take that advice.
Nah, that's real. Hey, that's when you at the sleeves, bro. You gotta do what you gotta do. Finesse and leverage, baby. But you know what I'm saying? If you a real dude looking for like you out the sleeves, you looking for your woman, man, to, you know what I'm saying, elevating your life and all that type of stuff, bro. Like you don't need to be flashing nothing. It'll happen. You know what I'm saying? Just put yourself in certain places, you know what I'm saying, elegant places where, you know what I'm saying, good women hang out, or, you know what I'm saying, like just it'll be organic. The right woman to run, you will run into the right woman when the time is right for you. You get what I'm saying? Is she not gonna be too late? She not gonna be too early. You get what I'm saying? So just be peeping that. If you a good man and you know you ready for your woman, just understand like it could happen at any moment. It ain't nothing forced. It'll happen. It's just gonna happen in a moment that you just not realizing it.
But look, though, Smooth, give them an actionable item to even be noticed by these women. Because you said go to the spots that they at, which is great advice. But once he gets there,
how can he be noticed?
How can he be noticed by these women? Give him an actionable item.
Ooh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Niggas ain't me, man. I ain't gotta.
I can say one thing though that's always gonna help. Get y'all fat asses in the gym.
Nah, cause some fat niggas is wavy though.
And they gonna be gone at 50.
But someday, hey,
so you can do it all you want.
Is wavy.
You can be high cholesterol at 35 and shit.
I thought we stopped using the N word.
We're supposed to, but they keep on using it.
Some fat men for real got a lot of swag to them,
and they gone.
And the swag fit they. You know what I'm saying?
Gone at 50.
I'm not talking like super fat.
Wow.
I'm not super. I'm not talking
real.
super fat. I'm talking like my size, bro.
Get in the gym.
Niggas be wavy. Look at what I got on.
You're not big though. Like
of course, I'm 6'2", you know what I'm saying?
You're not big. You know what I'm saying? Over just.
Oh, the dudes is over
just a little girthy.
Oh yeah. When you girthy.
I say because your appearance matters. Women are attracted to kind of looks too. So your physique. You know, somewhat you got to keep it clean cut.
Yeah,
you got to wear some decent shoes. They gonna definitely look at your shoes. Decent shoes, just decent outfit, just look presentable, and then be able to have a good conversation after that. But if your presentation ain't right, because you a walking billboard. People don't understand that. Your presentation is everything. And
the
if you
number
don't look
one
the part, they ain't looking at you.
I will tell you is haircut, shoes. Period. Haircut, shoes. Women look at those things. And your nails. So women look. That's weird, but women look at your nails, bro. If your nails is dirty, bro.
Oh yeah, they know she
come
dirty.
on, bro.
You better be a mechanic or something.
You know what I'm saying?
That'd be the only way you get by that.
Watch too.
Yeah.
Cologne, though.
Watch is important.
You get the right cologne.
I gotta smell good, man.
You get the right cologne. It's a wrap.
Yeah, and stop buying them cheap ass Bob men and cologne and all, man. Fuck out of here with that.
We won't wear Curve no more.
Sponsorship around.
No.
Stop buying your cologne at the outlet, man. What you said?
And not even at the outlet, at Family Dollar.
Oh my god.
You know, bro. Go spend you some good money. You know, $100. You know what I'm saying? $120. Get you some nice stuff, man.
It's gonna last a while.
You know, it's gonna last a while, bro. Like, bro.
Don't bathe in the damn cologne either.
Yeah.
Take a bath first. Put some deodorant on. Bro. Then you put some cologne on.
Hygiene is very important to a woman.
Niggas will throw some cologne on top of some must.
Bro. And be smelling like ass and what that is?
Fresh bag of shit. Hey, that's what they smell like.
Smelling like YS ass. And come on, bro. What you doing?
YS ass.
Jimmy Poo.
Come on, bro. Like, that's for real. So that's what I would tell them, bro. Like, your appearance and how you smell is very, very, very important to a woman, bro. Very important.
Great tips. I would say I'm gonna come at it from a different angle. I think like you as men, like you have trouble talking to women or have trouble talking to people, because the one thing that gets you noticed is confidence. But it's hard to have that if you're not good at something or you don't feel like that you excel in any one area. Like, so I would tell you two things. I would say one, master something. Get good at something, because that's what your confidence comes from. It comes from accomplishment. A lot of dudes ain't never accomplished nothing, and I'm out of shape, and my haircut is bad, and I can't dress. So it's like I don't even feel comfortable opening my mouth. I don't even feel comfortable being in the room.
Ain't no woman
with these women. You know what I'm saying? So if you get good at something to where you can get your confidence up. And the number 2 thing I would say is take speech classes. Like study dialogue. And that'll help you, prolong conversation. It's a lot of books and stuff that you can read that'll like give you ideas on how to prolong a conversation. Because a dude may come up to a chick and be able to tell her, hey man, I think you're gorgeous, da-da-da. And he done after that. He don't have nothing to say, especially if she's not giving him nothing back, which most women are not. Let's just keep it real because you're not a highly desirable guy. So most women, oh, thank you. And now you stuck. You can, okay, I'm going to jam up and walk away. All right. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that'd be a good joke, though. You just stand there. Okay, that one didn't work.
That's real, though. That's real. But again, like, study, like, the ideology of, like, dialogue, like how to conversate with people. Because a lot of people just don't. Some people are gifted with it naturally. Mm-hmm. And some people are handsome and got money, so they don't have to be. But if you're not any of those things, then you gotta work on your speech, like pronunciation, enunciation. Like learn how to talk to that woman to where she feels comfortable, speaking to you. If she comfortable talking to you, you can get her to do whatever you want to do. And you ain't gotta be the most handsome dude or whatever. But hygiene is very important, though. I think what they all said is spot on. Like keep you some mints with you. Your hair should always be cut. You should always smell good. Those are things that you can control. You can't control how ugly you are on the face. You can't control that.
That's a fact.
That's real. But it's plenty of ugly dudes.
Why
that
you
just
have to say it like that?
Because it's real. You know it's real though.
Maybe not attractive.
No,
not attractive.
See, we can say that for men. You can't really. You got to be nice. Never mind. We ain't gonna go that route.
Can't say women. You just ugly in the face. You be ugly in
the face.
But we can't say that to a woman. But we talking to the men.
We talking to the men.
They know you're gonna be harsh with it.
Right. So again, you could be ugly in the face. You may not be able to control that.
That's why y'all treat men different than y'all treat women.
Okay.
I tell a woman if you're ugly in the face, you gotta be. I don't care. It is what it is. It ain't no sugarcoating around this motherfucker. Y'all follow us. Y'all know what type of time we on. But again, control what you can control and excel at all of it.
That's all you can do.
Fresh cut, smelling good at all times, looking good, shoes good, dress good. If you broke, there's plenty of clothes that you can get that don't cost that much money.
And one subtle thing for men, bro, always walk in the room with your head up.
Yeah.
Don't come in with your head down and your phone
up and shit.
None of that. When you walk through that door, goddamn me, you gotta make it seem like I'm the motherfucker in this room. You get what I'm saying? So you walk in with your head up. Even if you just go and do something simple, I care less what you doing. People is watching you, bro. They watching your body language. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So you never know what can come out of that. And that's really, really subtle. Really subtle.
Yep.
But that says confidence.
Another tip too. I've been reading a book called Atomic Habits. If y'all ain't read that book, read that book. But it essentially like tells you that like you should go into a room and introduce yourself to at least one person. That's the way to practice.
I do
to
that
be able to be comfortable, to be, you know what I'm saying, whatever. And you ain't gotta have no drawn out conversations. Go, hey man, my name is such and such. You know what I'm saying? I think you look nice, and walk off. That type of thing. Or if it's a dude, hey man, it's good to meet you. My name is such and such, man. Hey, not nice watch, bro. And just keep it pushing. Or, with dudes, that's gonna lead to a conversation. We get to talk about watches, sports, whatever. Whatever. But if it's a woman, you just go up to her, give her a compliment, and just walk away. Don't wait on nothing. Don't sit there with that awkward pause. Hey, I just want to tell you that you look amazing.
Yep.
And dip. Like if you can go to in every room you go into, do that to at least one person, then you'll eventually get comfortable enough to where you don't feel so awkward talking to people. Because a lot of people can talk to people online, DM people all day, but you put them in that room and it's
totally different.
They in a corner somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So those are just tips, man. Again, study the art of dialogue, bro, and that's gonna help you be able to navigate it a little better. On to the next one. Would y'all recommend somebody getting married before 21 years old? Why or why not?
I got married at 20? 20? Yeah, I was 20. It's different roles, man. I don't know. Me, I would say yeah. I would say yeah if you marry the right one, because then your focus would be where it need to be. That's what I would say. Your focus would be on growing and satisfying your partner every dream and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? But it has to be the right person. You can't just be getting married for shits and giggles. Y'all at odds all the time. Or You know what I'm saying? Y'all I see a lot of people, like, especially when they're young, they want that big, stupid-ass wedding, but you still live in an apartment, or you still living on your knees, or, you know what I'm saying? Or even if you in an apartment, you ain't got no money saved up to be out that apartment in a couple months in the house and all that type of stuff. You get what I'm saying? So it's just shit like that, bro. Like, you got to understand, like, when you young, bro, like, the glamour of it all ain't what you shooting for. It's establishing yourself. If you find a partner early, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, hey, if you see your partner early, do not let this woman slip. Just because you feel like you're not the man she needs to be, what you need to be for her. You can grow into that, especially if you know you're going to grow into it. You're going to grow into it. And she is going to follow you. So don't be afraid of that. That's what I would say. But it doesn't work for everybody. Because everybody don't have that, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody will be peeking out the door. Like we said, if I got to look back to see what you're doing, we already failed. You get what I'm saying? So it don't work for everybody. So that's what I would say.
I'm going to say hell no. I think we, at a young age, we don't know what the hell we want. At 20, below 21, we do not know what we want. Most of us coming out of high school, been catered to a whole lot. High school ain't really teaching you shit anyway. Then once you go to college, you got to understand what kind of degree you're going to. And most of us going to change our degree plan about 3 or 4 times anyway. So you got to worry about the stress of school, stress of finding a career, and then the stress of raising a family or leading a woman. Most men can't do that. And you're not even a man yet. You're 21. You a young man. If that. So no, I wouldn't say that, because I know for a fact that a lot of men, yes, we can grow into it, but we're gonna do a lot of damage to that woman first. And we expect her to settle for things that she shouldn't be settling for. If I'm being honest.
Oh? I'm gonna say no. But yeah, if you find the right woman, of course, dive in. But that would be my advice. When I was that age, I wanted to work towards something, but I knew, like, I had like roughly 25 was in my head when I was young. I just wanted to have somebody once I got there. That's how I saw it. I just wanted to build, have somebody next to me who I knew was, who I saw fit as my partner. We do a few years together in a relationship, and then let's evolve it, and let's make it one. But at 2021, I wouldn't. That's just me, because you got, especially like if you in college, like you got so many distractions. You got school you got to worry about. You got to work.
Temptation,
a lot of work.
stress.
You got women. You on campus. Like, it's y'all both stressing about stuff. Y'all got to spend time together, but both got to study for tests and things like that. Like, that's a lot on people. So yeah, I mean, if you can meet somebody and where y'all can understand each other, give each other space, and y'all still grow and evolve from that, then yeah, cool. But during that time, nothing wrong with looking for that person, but getting married at that age, I would say no.
I would agree with y'all. I would say no. And it sounds crazy coming from me, because me and my old lady been together for so long. But I think, again, it's a situation where what Smooth is saying is right in terms of if you find the right person, then you should be willing to do that. But I think even when you find the right person, because the right person at that time, that decision is being made on a mind that's not fully developed yet. So that makes it a gamble. And what I mean by that is when we that young, going back to what Kenny said, you don't really know who you are yet. You don't really know what you want to be yet. You don't really know what you like yet, because more times than not, you hadn't really had a lot of experience dating with other people. And okay, I can get with this. I don't like that. Da da da. So it's like y'all are essentially growing up together. The issue with that is sometimes y'all can grow apart in the process of doing that, because as a kid, my interests are different than what they are now. I'm a grown man. My priorities are different. You know what I'm saying? But as when you that young, you gotta hitch with somebody and pray that y'all are compatible as y'all get older and y'all don't grow apart. And I feel like more times than not, people grow apart than they grow together. So based on percentages alone, I would say no. As far as dating somebody that age, I would say sure. If you run into somebody that's solid, y'all align foundationally, then y'all can get together that young, be together for a while. Make sure that we not growing apart. A couple years past, okay, we coming together more than we going apart. Then it's cool. So I would say the age group, if I had to just put a number on it, I would say probably 25 is when you should start really thinking about marriage per se. But everything before that is dating Or, you know, if you're in a relationship with a girl, like I say, if she's super solid, not a situation where, oh, she fine and we done just been together so long, we just gonna just rock out, even though we arguing every day. No, somebody that's solid, somebody that aligns with what it is that you believe, then y'all can be together. But in terms of marriage, that young, no. Because, again, we can't just walk away from each other when the marriage comes. Like, it's situations that have to take place, especially if y'all done had kids and y'all done built assets and different things like that. So we done grew apart. Now we got to fight in court. But who gonna get this crib? Who gonna get this car? Who got custody of this? Like all of those things. So if you would have just waited a couple more years, you would have realized, well, damn, we growing apart. Maybe we just in this thing and go our separate ways before we get too tied into it. So that's why I would say no. The likelihood of it surviving is not high, and that's just not something that I would be willing to gamble on.
The likelihood of you being a good man,
Right.
is very low.
Yep.
In my opinion.
Especially nowadays. Yeah, I agree.
I'm serious. I think most men would step out. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
And now we're going to expect that woman that we say is the one for us to settle down and go against her morals and accept us back. And if you're anything like most men, they're going to do it again.
That's real.
I think another thing too is kind of where you grow up, because you got some people. You know, we come from a small town. You'll more so be ready and have that kind of mindset of kind of marriage. But if you in the city like Houston, I can imagine growing up in Houston.
That's crazy.
That would have been a whole different ball game. Because
I've been single forever.
You know what I'm saying? On the cool. Because come from PA, everything is slow. In Beaumont, everything is slow.
Right.
You know, it's more families out there. You know, so even though we didn't see that many examples, but you still see more families. It's not, everything ain't fast, everything ain't quick. It's not something to do every single night. It ain't no big club popping and things like that. So when you have more things to do and more options and you just seeing more people, and different cities I think can definitely change your mindset too, being ready. If you in a big city, I can just imagine.
I just
how
think
hard
in
that
big
shit
cities,
is.
man, people be opportunists. You know what I'm saying? People be trying to jump from one thing to another.
Because they trying to make it.
Up. You know what I'm saying?
They trying to make it, yeah.
To make it somewhere. So living out here is real fast to them young people, man.
Yep.
That's why they make a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
It's right now. Everything's right now, instant. But that's due to technology and everything that's going on the last 20 years. Mm-hmm. Like everything just more advanced. Like a text message. Like you couldn't send no text message back in the day. It might take a couple minutes to send.
We had the chirp. You don't know who on the line. Yeah.
You couldn't find my location.
Hell no.
I could have been the doorman right beside you.
Straight up.
Somebody getting it in over there. Where my man at?
Straight up.
Location.
Wasn't no FaceTime to see if you're lying. Let me see who in the background. Let me see. It wasn't none of that.
What? This is
Let me check your Google Maps. So I can see why you was in this area on at 3 a.m.
Let me see your search history. Let me see that.
That's wild, but that's real. But yeah, man. And again, I don't want to. This is another thing. Put a disclaimer. I'm not promoting y'all to be out here just smashing everything that's moving at a young age. And no. You should definitely be looking for who you want to spend your life with. I'm just saying you shouldn't tie yourself down marriage wise to somebody before you even make what I say 25. But the question is before 21. Hell no. No, you shouldn't. But again, everybody, people win the lotto every year. Mm-hmm. It's possible for you to find somebody that young, y'all get married that young, y'all stay together for 6 years.
I hit the lotto there.
You hit the lotto.
Right.
You hit
the lotto.
motherfucker.
But for most people, it's not going to go that way.
Yeah.
Percentages just speak to it, just
That's
not
just
going
real.
that way.
For them to grow and stay happy.
Right.
Especially at that too.
Right. All right, last quick hits of the day. This is a scenario that the boys sent me. I think it was quite interesting. I think this might cause a bit of a issue when we post. This might be the first question I post, but I'm going to just read it.
TIFF.
Yeah, and I want to get y'all response.
TIF, not with the T.
Me and this guy are dating, and I mentioned to him that I'm waiting for marriage to have sex. The guy I'm dating says he is cool with that, and then he mentions that we should go Dutch when we go on dates because he is saving his money for his wife. What WTF? I told him that's not cool, that he will not spend money on me because I want to wait until marriage. He says that's not the case at all, but clarifies that just like sex, he should be a good steward with his money and reserve that for his wife. I think he follows you. Is he wrong?
No, he not wrong. That's a hell of... Hey, that boy at the sleeves, boy. That boy at the sleeves turned her own logic against her, boy. And I like it because it worked. It worked. You know what? I gotta put that in the handbook. Boy, I never thought of that. Boy. Put that in the handbook. Whoever that is, boy, hey, boy. I ain't spending my.
That boy good, man.
We splitting everything.
Yeah. Good. Or she opened his mind or something. You know what? You're right. Be spending my money on
that boy good, man.
I'm waiting till marriage to spend my money on my significant.
Spend my money. You know what? You're right. Shit.
And she took offense to that.
He ain't wrong, technically.
She took offense to that. But you want a nigga to spend. You want a man to spend his money on you, but you don't want to come off the ass. And then the first thing women to say is, that's different. How is my well-being a living? Because when I spend money on you, I'm taking from my own mouth, I'm taking from my pockets, I'm taking from my bills.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm taking from my responsibilities to make sure you happy. But all I want is some ass, and you can't make sure I'm happy.
I think it's a great idea. So that means you ain't coming off no ass, and I ain't got to come out my pocket. I think we both win.
We both win, you hear me?
I mean,
Hey, and for men, hey, that's a great. Hey,
especially they can stay together.
Hey,
you still
men,
want to date? So she said she don't want to date him no more because he don't want to open the
that'll
bottle?
tell you if she can take care of herself. Because now we got to go 50-50. Where you want to eat at? I got steak 48 one.
But do you?
I got more than money. We ain't tripping on my end.
Hey, man, I got to take you home, girl, because you can't afford it. She got a good job. You don't. That's unfortunate.
Would that be together or separate? Separate.
Hey, the men will start being loud with it. 2 checks. Make sure she see the 2 checks.
That's real. No, I agree. I agree. I think it stems back to when women, to all the women say, oh, that's different. I think it stems back to what is the most desirable trait in the other person. Like, what do you have the most leverage in? Women value men with money. That's top priority. I don't care what they say. We can say, oh, the personality. They don't give a damn. If he got money, if he has money, they'll bypass all of that shit. I think it's the personality. No, it's not the personality. You don't know. No, it's not. It's the money. If he has money, you are willing to look past the terrible personality, him cheating on you, him having 20 kids, all of that, because he got the bag. Exactly. Right? So that's the most desirable trait in a man to y'all. For us, it's the sex. It's how you look. That's what we sought after. Like when we send you that message in the DM, oh man, that's good workout you're doing.
First message is strictly off your looks.
It's all sex. We want sex from you. That's just what it is. And then if you so happen to have a good personality along the way, that'll earn you extra points. But the initial attraction is sex. So the fact that you're denying him that, he has a right to deny you what is the most desirable trait in a man.
Exactly.
It's valid. You know, and that's just what it is. So that's why I agree with it.
You can tell she took offense to it too. What?
Hell yeah, she did.
What?
But
hey, baby, look, I'm just trying to be responsible with my cash like you being responsible with that ass.
That's real.
Hey, no, why that flows so well?
Hey, that's real.
With that ass.
You got businesses set up.
What would magically appear?
That ass.
On the real was the real day one fans gonna get that.
No, Misha face killed me, folks. He's like, oh my God.
Would magically appear.
All right, man, let's get in the advice column. That was a classic, dog. All right, this first one from Ali, Patreon member.
What up, bro?
Ali, what up, bro? Oh my God. He say, what's up, family? You see the name. And I got a topic y'all could brush up on again. Back on episode 37, minus the ghost sitting by the tree who be missing parts like Shaq free throws. But when smooth ass...
Where they be coming for?
They be shooting at Kenny
Ollie,
every
when I
chance
see
they
you,
get.
you gotta see me.
But when smooth asked what society would be better off without, he said no internet. AC was no likes, following accounts or recommended playlists or external influences, basically. O said a combination of the two plus his normal preach of women not taking social media as serious and should be more of themselves versus what they see online. So because this just randomly hit me when we had a recent holiday pass, which was Valentine's Day, my answer to that question from that episode would be holidays. Imagine this world with no holidays whatsoever. No Christmas, no Halloween, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, birthdays, New Year's, nothing. impact from no holidays, in my opinion, will be just as drastic as what y'all already said.
That's a fact.
And side note, Trill, what you mean I was brought up in the live? I know MFs wasn't talking shit. I'm going to try and catch the next live, but these 12 to 15 hour shifts a bitch. But then the checks be right. As always, y'all stay dangerous. Much love from your favorite baby cuz. Well, to answer the question, what we was talking about the live, they was in the chat basically showing you love. It wasn't hating. They just recognized like, oh, you know, basically saying that we appreciate when Ali writes in. Essentially is what they were saying.
Yeah.
I don't appreciate it.
Hell no. So we got smoke. But his question is, do y'all feel like removing holidays completely would, you know, I guess better off the relationship between man and women? Because I think that was what the initial question was back at episode 37. Is like what do y'all feel like is kind of getting in the way of relationships being successful?
A little bit. I would say a little bit. Because it removes the thing to compete on them days. You know what I'm saying? That's kids. That's everything. You know what I'm saying? Especially, I can only imagine Christmas for my kid when he understands what Christmas is, and all the other kids understands what Christmas is around them.
Right.
In the neighborhood and where we live at. You know what I'm saying? So in a sense, they are competing too to get the best gifts. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you took all that off the table, then yeah, I would say it'll push us forward a little bit. That'll save a lot of us some money too.
So, first thought came to my head.
Save a lot of men some money, boy.
I'm gonna say no, because I think holiday gives us a time to sit back and just enjoy the people that we have around us.
That's true too.
And if you look at holidays just as a money aspect, I think that's what makes it negative. But if you look at it to where, you know, competition is what drives society, honestly.
Yeah.
So, but with that instance, I think it's just the fact that, you know, you need sometimes to sit down and just enjoy the person that you're with. Sometimes we get too busy as fast, like doing other things that we forget who we are. That's true. Forget who we're with. We forget to show love to everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, Christmas come around, you don't hear us say, hey, love you fellas, Merry Christmas. Or your birthday come around, love you guys, Merry Christmas. You ain't saying I love you until it's a holiday. When it should be a standard, really. At least once a week, I think. Just to show people that you appreciate, that you still got love. Somebody still loves you, you know? But we don't use that on holidays, so I think that's the benefit to it. Because when we ain't have holidays, we still be moving life regular.
Yeah, that's true.
We don't take appreciation for other people or things around us.
Yeah, I ain't really think about that, especially today, because the family dynamic is dying. In terms of like big family gatherings and shit. Like we talk about that all the time. Like we don't even link up and just play dominoes and barbecue no more like we used to. You know what I'm saying? So I think the holiday kind of forces everybody to like commit to being in one place and enjoying each other because of the, you know, historical aspect behind it. So I mean, I definitely agree in that aspect.
Especially for 4th of July. That's mostly when family reunions happen. 4th of July.
Yeah.
Hey, before July come around, a big family reunion happening, we all gonna get together, you know. Imagine no 4th of July, people ain't getting together.
Or no Thanksgiving.
No Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
That's because we not doing the work though. We can do it anytime. How I feel, why we gotta have a day to celebrate it? Like,
because that's the only time you get away from work.
But
I tell you what, you gotta have a day.
That's purposely done.
For the same reason that y'all got on me about scheduling sex. Yeah, yes, we should be doing it often, but everybody's so busy. This is a situation where we can, you know, make time specifically.
That's an exact good reason
for planning. You know, spending time with the family. You know, just to keep everybody on task.
Don't look at me when you're doing that.
You know, I just want to make sure. I want to turn y'all logic against y'all.
No, I agree with it. Yo, you turning against Otis.
No. Because even with the scheduled sex, we never said that you couldn't have sex outside of that. We were just saying, but at least the very minimum you can do is no during this time. I'm gonna do it.
Same thing.
The same thing right here.
But what I'm saying is, but still, regardless, I don't think it got to be. I don't think you should have holidays.
So you don't think you haven't scheduled sex?
Yes. Because I got the draws.
Yes. How you gonna let be 2 years?
Sex is different than holiday.
No, I don't wear that.
That's a holiday to me.
Sex is different than holiday.
Sex is better than a holiday.
Sex is different than how you can't get paid for sex with them like
what? Exactly. What?
Anyways, going off subject. Yeah.
But yeah, so again, just to answer the question, I mean, I think it go both ways, but I wouldn't vote to have holidays removed. That's not something I would vote for. Just in summary,
I think it's only specific ones though. That it's like
take away Valentine's Day. You can
Valentine's Day and Christmas may be like the heaviest as far as on men.
Or her birthday too.
Oh yeah.
That's another thing.
That's not. I think birthdays would be a natural holiday to celebrate. Mm-hmm. Valentine's Day, Christmas,
anniversary.
You just women just come with everything.
Do you see how many holidays they
celebrate every damn thing? They want to celebrate when they get pregnant, when they had sex. They want to celebrate the gender
push
gift after the baby. Like,
bro, when I heard
but they don't want to celebrate
shit, I was
marriage.
looking like, what?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
We got a lot of holidays, man. That's just real. And we get Father's Day, and women take credit for that too. I'm the mother and the father. Take credit for that too.
How about say some mean shit?
Nah. I don't do that. On to the next one,
fuck
man.
It. They gonna do all that shit and they still don't get married. 4 celebrations to have a baby and then you don't have. No, never mind.
Oh my God.
I ain't with it. I'm letting y'all know I ain't with it.
Moving right along. This is from Coco Patreon.
You with it?
You with it? You gonna get involved?
I'm gonna knock your ass out.
Straight up. Hey crew, this is Kendra. I just want to say I love the show. Since watching over 1 year now, I recently have learned to implement more skills and be raised by a single mom and taking on more masculine, feminine role, which I've noticed has been a constant issue in my past relationship. I've been focusing and actively flourishing with my feminine energy and have not been happier. I'm learning, growing, and truly focusing on myself. I know everything will come in time. Keep up the great content. Man, Coco, we appreciate you. Thank you, man. That's love right there. This next one is from Clarence, Patreon member.
That's a gangster? His real name is Clarence. Clarence live at both home with both parents. Clarence's parents have a real good marriage.
All right, he say, what's up, crew? This is CJ. No anonymous shit. Love the pod and keep up the good work. I'm a 20-year-old college student, and I think I found the one. The only problem is I don't know how to be codependent with another woman to do things for me in a relationship. As men, we've been taught how to give, and not receive. And also being raised by a single mother doesn't help when it comes to these things. My question to you guys is, what are some things I should do to ensure that I'm not about to miss out on a good woman? And as a man, how do y'all know when a woman has your best interests at heart?
Tell you how you know. Don't get married right now. No, I ain't gonna say that. That's how you know if you're gonna miss out on a good woman.
Damn.
I would say move in the way of a good man.
Yeah.
Don't fall into temptation. You say you got the right one, then treat it like the right one.
Yep.
It's just like you got the right job. You ain't gonna go to that job and act a fool, do lesser of. That's the main way to keep a great woman. Just go out here to temptation, start cheating, doing all this other stuff, and then she'll fall along. Woman's gonna fall along with you as long as you're doing the right things and you're on the right path to being a better man. Where a lot of us fuck up as we say we found the right one, and we go find the left one.
Yep.
And it's a detour. And now you're trying to trace the right one, and while the left one still hang on your left hand side. No, that's my advice to you.
Yeah, just make sure you're doing what you need to do, bro. Everything you need to do, and make sure she doing what she need to do to make you happy. You get what I'm saying? No matter what that is, whatever make y'all happy, you know what I'm saying, together and independently, you need to be watching those things. You know what I'm saying? Because you may be blinded right now just off of being infatuated with her. You get what I'm saying? But once that die down, like, do you still love her the same? That's what you want to see. Do I still love her the same like the first day I met her or the first day that I fell in love with her? You get what I'm saying? That'll tell you. That moment there is going to tell you if that woman's the one. That's what I would tell you.
Yeah, I would say that every decision you make has a permanent effect on her. I would equate it to like a sports injury. You know what I'm saying? You know what they say? Like every time you get hurt, every time you go under that knife, you lose a little bit of your ability, regardless of how you recover from it or whatever. You'll never be what you were to some extent. You may be 99% of it, you may be 97% of it, but you'll never be 100% of the person you were before you went under that knife. Same thing with relationships. Every time you cheat on her, every time she catch you being dishonest, every time you hold stuff in, explode, cuss her out, get aggressive toward her, all those things have a permanent effect on her. She may forgive you for them. She may say, I understand, let's move past it. But all those things are stuck in the back of her head. And every time you do something like that, she loses a bit of respect for you. Every single time. So just move with that in mind. And I think that you'll move more in line with, how you're supposed to move because you know the weight of every decision you make in that relationship. So that would be my advice.
I kind of go with what I was going to say. Just have a plan and be confident at that young age, especially he's saying being raised by his mom. It's going to be times where you want to kind of fold a little bit to please her and, let her have her way, things like that. But you can't. You got to stand on your square, make your decision. This is what we're doing. This is how we're running things. And if you don't agree, then, hey, we're going to have to part ways or whatever, or just further discuss it. Maybe you understand where I'm coming from. Mm-hmm. But definitely have a plan and be confident, especially at that age.
Yeah, don't make husband and wife roles either. Mm-hmm. Don't start doing that shit. Please don't.
I feel that.
Valid. All right, on to the next one. This is from Amadou, Patreon member.
Cracking the board.
Says, hey, Krew Season, I've been listening to y'all podcast for a while, and I must say I love hearing you guys speak.
Appreciate it.
You guys talk about things all black men can relate to, and I can always appreciate that. I wanted to hear you guys' advice on my situation. I hope this isn't too long, but I want to give y'all a backstory so you understand where I'm coming from. I have a cousin who I've been on the outs with for a while. We were very close growing up, but as we got older, I found him to be somebody who I don't know if I should be around any longer. One day I sat down with him and told him to not tell me any more about his problems with another person I was friends with. They were beefing at the time. I did it to set boundaries with him. He would often project his own thoughts and feelings about people onto me, and I would start to question what his intentions were, to look out for me or to manipulate me to make me feel the way he does, which was miserable. He immediately said to me that I was selfish, and I don't care how people feel at all, thus making me feel guilty because I chose to put myself first. My cousin has his own issues that I can't fix for him. Not only is he an energy zapper and a gaslighter, but he's very codependent. He would often talk about how I don't check in on him enough, but when I do, he always gives vibes that he wants to be by himself. Everything I do to show I care about him is never enough, and I find myself having to prove myself to him every time we link. I can't even express myself freely when I'm around him because he'll think that I'm being extra or self-absorbed. He'll always say that I make every conversation about myself like it's not a two-way street. I try to express to him how he makes me feel, but I often feel like he goes into conversations wanting to prove his point instead of listening to understand. And I'm not a fan of arguing. As time went on, I decided not to deal with him anymore. The reason why I'm writing you guys is because I recently got invited to a college reunion function in April, and I was planning on going. But then my cousin later texted me and said he's going as well, and I kind of don't want to see him. I don't know how it's going to turn out if we both see each other again. I know as an adult I'll be cordial and conduct myself well regardless, but I still don't want to deal with him and his energy, especially knowing that I'm seething with anger and frustration when I think about all that he has put me through. I do want to address some of our problems again, but I don't know if the college function will be the place to do it. Should I even consider going to this function? I was planning to go initially because my faculty advisor has invited me, and I wanted to reunite with my friends and colleagues, but I don't know how I feel if I see my cousin there again, so I'm conflicted. How should I go about this? The decision is mine to make at the end of the day, but I just wanted to hear you guys' input. I hope this wasn't too long of a read. I appreciate you guys.
Man, go to the event.
I'm going.
Go to the event.
Fuck all that.
Sound like y'all in a relationship.
Hey,
Right?
That's your cousin.
don't hold that to close to your sleeve, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let go all that anger in your heart, fool. You know what I'm saying? I'm big on not forgiving people. That's just me. Don't mean I'm angry at you or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Your decisions was your decisions, and you're going to have to live what come with it. You get what I'm saying? So you ain't got to speak. If it was me, I wouldn't speak to him again if it was that type of energy all the time. You know, I didn't choose the bloodline I was born into, but I do choose who I talk to and who I conduct myself with. And that's how I'm going to always look at it. So if I was you, I'd go to that event. If you, in your heart, if you see him and you don't want to speak to him, walk past him like he's not breathing. You know what I'm saying? If in your heart you gonna walk to him and you know what I'm saying, you pull him outside and have that talk with him right then and there, that's cool too. You know what I'm saying? But all that's solely on your decision. But I wouldn't be debating if I'm gonna be in the space with them. You can be in the space and do business or anything with somebody you don't like. Doesn't mean y'all gotta be hanging out and be cordial after that. You get what I'm saying? So go to that event, have some fun, have you a few drinks. Meet up with your colleagues. You ain't there for him. That's what I would say.
Yeah, I would say don't let, because you kind of letting emotions kind of get into it because you care about your cousin so much. So I would try to just don't put so much feelings into it. I would say just keep it cordial, keep it light. If he asks what's wrong, you just tell him, I'm just not feeling your energy. That's just what it is. You ain't got to say really much after that unless he want to have further dialogue. But it's like me and you now on the same type of time. I'm not rocking with your energy. It's just what it is. Keep it pushing. Go have fun. Don't let nobody, you know what I'm saying, mess up your day or have you not going to a function that's, who says his homecoming, something like that?
So
College
it's
reunion?
reunion, class reunion.
Hell yeah, man, I'm going. Especially if people I ain't seen in a minute, the networking opportunity, whatever. And I'm not letting my cousin mess my day up.
Facts.
I'm good. And I'm make sure you know that you don't have no effect on me. I'm good. I'm over here having fun. And if he got an issue, that's on him. They ain't got nothing to do with you. He can feel how he want to feel. I'm going to enjoy myself. I ain't worried about that.
I would say, man, protect your peace at all costs. If it's me in a situation, well, if it's me, my mind, I don't really value class reunions like that anyway. So it's not really like it would be nothing for me to just say, nah, man, I'm just gonna chill. But it sounds like you value that. But I think what should happen is y'all should have that conversation before you go there. Because that is not the right time. And if you tell him, hey, man, it's not the right time, you're feeling your energy, he gonna want to know why. And then you already angry, you already mad, you seething. These are your words. So once he says that, you're going to have an emotional reaction and it's going to happen right there in public. Whatever happens, it's going to be noticeable and it's going to be embarrassing and it's going to be, it's going to be what it is. So if I were you, I would call him right now or call him before that event and get out everything that you got to tell him off your chest. Every single thing.
But he ain't listening. He don't listen.
Don't matter. But at least get it off so that way you can at least feel better after the conversation is over. But I don't want to go into a public place to where, just like you said, it's a networking event. It's a situation where, it's a bunch of colleagues and old teachers and professionals there. And we go in here and act ignorant. Because if I go into this place seething, that's what's going to happen.
It was his word.
You come to me and you say the wrong thing or you disrespect me, I'm already on edge. So at least if we had a conversation before then, I can get everything I got to get off my chest. And it's like, okay, if you're not willing to change, all right, man, that's you, bro. But I told you everything I had to say. So I'm not seething anymore. I'm going to try to keep it cordial, whatever. You get disrespectful. Hey, bro, I told you everything I got to say. We already talked about this. That type of thing. So that's how I would play it. Either that or don't go at all.
Or let all that hatred out your heart, man. You ain't got to speak to this person.
But it's hard, man, because it's family, and that's the day. Especially, it sounded like they was real close. So it's like this is a day for day family. That's like me and my sister getting into or something like that. Like that's family. I can't just move and just all right. I ain't worried about that.
I done done it.
You just
you not really that close to your family like that though.
I am. My brothers and sisters, I am.
So you saying that if one of your brothers, you could just cut them off tomorrow, we ain't never got to speak again ever, and you good?
Facts.
But then you just a different type of dude. Bro. That's just what it is.
The only person gonna save you is Chevette. You want to talk to me, you better talk to my wife.
Yeah, you're a different type of dude. I'm gonna leave it there. But essentially, as far as him, he not cut like that. You could tell. He said it himself.
Yeah, he values his family. So
it's like that's what it boiled down to. Kenny, any advice you give?
Nope.
No, Pastor, don't talk to him or no advice.
I ain't got nothing to say. I said most of the shit.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next
tonight.
one. This is from Allison. Patreon member. So I've been talking to a guy for a few months now. We're both 25. We go on dates and he pays for them. We have talked about going on trips. He has qualities of someone I could take seriously, but he is very popular and is too active. My intuition tells me that he is not going to remain loyal to me down the line. So while I'm dealing with him, I'm trying to get my chips up and attract other men on his level. If the conversation ever comes up and he asks me if I'm seeing other men, should I lie or should I tell the truth?
You should leave right now.
No. She said, look. She said she trying to basically finesse to get other dudes on his level. Oh man,
She can do that without being with him.
She doesn't like that he's popular, but she wants a man that's on the same level as him. What kind of sense does that make? Please.
Because she ain't going to be able to handle that either. It don't matter who it is.
Somebody, Anybody.
That is true. That's why when I said it, I started thinking about what she said.
What?
We have talked about going on trips.
We
He
just
has
talked
quality
about this
someone
earlier.
I could take seriously, but he is very popular and too active.
You giving a man benefits that you don't see no future with.
When I'm dealing with him, I'm trying to get my chips up and
To find
attract
somebody
other
that's just
men
like him.
on his level.
While I'm dealing with him, I'm trying to. That just sounds like a toxic situation.
Yeah, she basically trying to
And
say.
anybody on his level, if he's popular, they gonna know him, and he gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I used to deal. Okay, well,
Exactly.
I hate that. Okay, well, shit,
Then
I
on
know
top
him,
of
so
that,
he hit him.
It sounds like
just
she
gonna
don't
be a
want
pass
to
around
compete.
now.
It sounds like she don't want to compete. You know what I'm saying? You want a popular dude, but you don't want to compete for the popular dude.
But to answer your question, if you should tell him the truth, if you talking to other people, I say yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you should tell him.
Talking,
If he asks
smashing
you.
other people,
If he asks you, yeah.
whatever you doing, whenever I hear talking,
But damn, man.
whatever.
Your self-esteem,
and y'all just talking.
Hey, your self-esteem ain't gonna allow you to have a man of that caliber. No matter what the man name is, who the man is, your self-esteem right now is not gonna allow you to have that man.
She's just wasting time. That's all you doing right now.
So, baby, you need to let that go. You need to let that go.
Go a level below.
Yeah, and see how that feel for you. That's just real.
No, that's real,
ain't right.
but it sound wild.
You'll feel more comfortable.
Go to a level below that
Date a
and
nigga
see
that's
how
a
you
little-
I'm
feel.
not saying a level below you. I'm
No.
saying a level below him.
Yeah.
Right.
So you saying she not on his level?
No, she's
No,
not.
she not.
She's not.
Her mental
Because
state
otherwise
not.
she wouldn't be able to. She'd be able to
I
handle it.
don't think she is.
She's not.
Because if she's using another man to get somebody on his level, then she's obviously not on that level.
She's not on that level.
She's trying to find a consistency at this level,
'Cause
so
if-
she can get there.
If she was on that level, she wouldn't have no problem finding him in there.
She's
on
trying
that
to
level.
she's trying to raise her averages. You know what I'm saying? Like
Smart. Yeah, smart.
That is, but if your
But it's-
your self-esteem can't handle it,
Right.
it's really not smart for you.
Your woman's intuition is telling me. My mind's telling me no.
So we not supposed to say that. We ain't supposed to say that on this
intuition.
platform.
I ain't supposed to say that. But her body. You know what they say? Curiosity killed the cat.
It's a fact.
Yeah, you need
she's
to
getting
you
curious.
need to drop the level of man that you want, and it ain't got to be far. You just need to drop that level. You know what I'm saying?
the expectations a little too high.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even say expectation.
It is. It's expectations.
That because the expectation you want is a man to be loyal to you on that level.
Yes.
Baby,
Yeah, I
you're
get what I
not
was
gonna
saying,
get
but go
that.
ahead.
You're not gonna get that. So you need to drop your level a little bit. It can be one level to
miss what
see,
you're saying.
just to see. But
That's so wild.
hey, for real though, hey,
That's
the
all
territory you chasing baby mama territory. I'm sorry to tell you that, baby, but that's what you chasing. If you try to stay on that level,
She want a popular guy.
you are chasing
with
baby
the
mama
money
territory.
and everything else that doesn't talk to any women.
You know what I'm saying? And
That's
then
the
on
man
top
that
of
she
that,
want.
you're chasing us to put strain on another man to step in to be that kid's father. Come on, baby.
Damn, she got a kid now?
No,
she says-
but the level,
My boy
the level. I'm telling
went to
you,
the future.
yeah. The level she chasing, she'll never have that dude. The dude is probably smashed because she obviously she on the levels look wise. So the dude will probably smash. Is she? Right? Well, is she? I don't know. I don't know how she look. B, is she? Is she? What's her?
I can't see
I'm
the-
just
I can't
saying,
see the
like-
picture.
Okay, but the level she on now, you know what I'm saying? We gonna say that she's attractive enough to have that man.
Okay.
So she coming off ass. You can just tell off the way she trying to catch it. She
They just
coming
been
off.
talking. Yeah, she covered off.
She coming off of it
To get
You
a
what I'm
spot.
saying?
She trying
to
to-
get a
she
spot.
trying
That's
to
just
get a
what
spot.
it is.
She
It
playing to
sounds
get a
fucked
spot.
up and funny,
That's what
but
it
it's
sounds
real.
like. That's what it sounds
Hey,
like.
it's real. You know what I'm saying? So she coming off that. So you really chasing baby mama territory, which is putting your next man at risk of being a stepfather. You don't want that. But come on, man.
All right, man. Yeah, I don't really got nothing there. I think the boys covered that decently. But in terms of should you tell him you talking to other men, sure you should.
Yeah,
If you wanna adjust your averages, as O say, and may not be a toxic manner, but that type of thing works. When you kind of challenge a man's ego that way, you're not the only one. That's gonna make him a bit more. You know what I'm saying? But again, healthy advice, I feel like, is what they telling you. You like that person, like you don't want a person that's on the scene. You just don't. So you need to look for a man that's not. Don't try to get with a man that is and try to change him.
Right.
You will get dragged down before that happens. So, yeah. On to the last one of the day, man. This is from Derek, Patreon member. Say, what's up, crew? I have a question for the advice column. I'll keep it quick. I have a homeboy who I've known since I was a kid. More like family than just casual homeboy. Although that's my dog, his financial situation isn't the best. I'm comfortable in my finances, and since he knows that he will ask me to borrow money. He asks frequently, like once or twice a month. He always pays me back every single time, but I feel like he just needs to get his shit together. I do turn him down sometimes, but if I say I ain't got it, bro, he probably knows I'm lying. This is like if Otis asked Kenny to borrow $20 every few weeks. My question is this. How do I handle this situation with my homeboy because it's getting on my nerves, and I don't want to resent him because of this or view him as a leech? Ultimately, he knows I love him, and I want to see him shine too. Much love, crew.
Have you offered him any financial advice? Hey, man, what's going on? You always ask for money. Well, what can we do to fix this?
Career change?
Maybe we can. I mean, we could say career change, but if somebody's bad with their finances, a career change ain't gonna adding more money ain't gonna change the way they spend money.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
People get more money and they spend more money than they have anyway. So I would say, hey man, what's up with the finances? What can I do to help? How can we go about fixing this? Because you're already comfortable with asking me for money, so you should be comfortable with
taking financial tips.
Facts.
That's just real. I'm saying, if I'm gonna keep on giving you this money, we need to set some goals so you get back on your feet.
And obviously, it's a little bit of petty money,
so you can respect yourself too. Yeah. It's more. I feel like every time you ask another grown man for money, I feel like you lose respect in yourself.
That's true, and he loses respect for you every time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's true.
So yeah,
that's crazy.
I think that might help gain his confidence back and being a man and doing what he needs to do. But that's just me. Okay. But I ain't gonna keep on feeding the habit of you asking me for money. I'm gonna at least ask, hey man, what's going on?
Then he asked for petty money, $20, $15. It's like, fam.
So it sounds like he asking for habit money.
Yeah,
that's just real. Because if your homie coming to you and asking you for like $200-$300, that's not habit money. You need to handle something.
That's facts.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if he coming to you asking you for $20-$30 every 2 weeks, that's habit money.
And that shit is easily adjustable.
You get what I'm saying? So that's totally different. So he asking you for his habit money, bro. Like you need to be checking him on whatever his habit is. If he smoke or if he drink or whatever his habit is, that's what that money is for, bro.
Because there's nothing more frustrating to me than somebody that has a habit like you talking about, which is a luxury that they can't afford to upkeep. Like, don't come ask me for the money to upkeep your badass luxury of a habit.
Even if you pay me back.
Right. Because what that means is that you're not moving financially sound. So it don't matter. Like, this is going to be an ongoing thing for years. And you're right. Eventually, I'm going to grow resentment because it's not just me giving you the money. It's annoying. Mm-hmm. Right. And every time you hit, because let's just be honest, like every time you hit, it's about money every time. It's like, hold on, fam.
Nigga hitting you for $20-$30 every time.
The dry convo at first. Hey man, what you been doing?
How the family doing? That nigga love to tap in with the family. Before
I stopped by Mom's the other day.
She told me you got that bonus, bro.
Bro. That's fucked up.
But all right, man, I'll holler at you. 2 minutes later. Hey, you mind if I get $20?
By the way.
Bro.
Man, what's going on, dog? What's happening?
That's just real.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, that $20, bro, that's his habit money. That's for real, for real. That's his habit money. That $20-$30. Bro, he ain't going through nothing. He running through his habit money and he hollering at you. Hey, fam.
Right. I think actually going through something is a little bit different.
It's different.
It definitely.
You get what I'm saying?
It definitely changes situations.
You get what I'm saying?
But you just asking every other week. It's basically like every time. It's like he asking like the weeks he don't get paid. That's
so when he borrowed the money, do he call you back 3 days later? Like after he pay you back, do he call you back 3 days later to borrow the money back?
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Sounds like a conversation needs to be had.
Hey man, I know I gave you that 20, but I need that.
I need that right back.
I know I gave you your 40 back. I know I did.
But I need it.
But I need that back.
And he said it's been going on for a couple of years?
Yeah, he said, it's been a while.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, you supplying his habit, bro.
Yeah. Get him in some financial tips or offer him something else other than in your pockets all the time.
Yeah, sound advice, man. On that note, we're going to wrap this thing on up. Y'all boys, shout out to our social medias and things of that nature.
SMUV__. Follow your boy back, little bitch.
Aggressive.
So well _fitness, all platforms. S5 Podcast. My little brother on Twitch, King So Well.
D-Trill AC everywhere. Y'all know where to find me at. Make sure y'all tap in with all the Krew season pages. Leave comments, likes, reviews. Again, we read everything. We appreciate all y'all. Shout out to our Patreon. And yeah, man, y'all just keep on rocking with us, man. We got more things coming. Like I say, should be wrapping up here pretty soon. I just spoke to the plug. So, you know, some things that are in production that'll be coming y'all way real soon. We appreciate all the support y'all gave us on the sweaters. They are gone. Everybody that's asking that caught on to the wave late. My DMs have been pretty active recently in terms of asking for them. They gone. It's too late, man. You got to catch the next colorway that comes out.
BOS 5?
Soon. Very soon.
BOS 5.
We actually in the process of setting it up now, trying to figure out whether or not we're going to shoot it here or we're going to travel and shoot it.
KT_Goodrich since Anthony cut me off.
Oh, my bad. I thought you had went. I'm
Anthony Cockrell Jr. cut me off.
Damn.
Yes, I'm here.
Dang.
See, that's why I don't show up. Y'all wonder why I don't show up.
Because you never say
I
shit.
drive an hour and a half
to get put on the back burner.
They put me in the janitor's closet to get ready.
He ain't gonna say that anyway. Who next?
Oh my God!
Turned your office.
My bad, big dog.
I know we had you on first, but we got to put you on last, big dog.
Straight up. But damn, I can't remember what song Kenny had for us.
I got another song for us.
Yeah, it was another one you played right for.
Oh yeah, my song.
Stop that shit, bro.
Damn, why y'all think I've been gone the past 2 weeks?
No.
I've been in the studio.
You in the studio?
No.
24-hour lockdown.
3 beats a day. What Kanye say?
Yeah.
3 beats a day for 3 summers. Oh my God.